regardless of how hard we try to get this car back to original, back to how it should be, no matter what we do, if you put the VIN number into car vertical, you're always going to see that this car has history of being crash damaged. And that will happen with all the cars that have been registered as damaged if you check them out on car vertical. So the first thing that you guys should be doing before you buy a car is putting the VIN into car vertical to make sure there's no hidden history there. You'll be able to see a timeline every time a number plate's been changed, every time it's had an MOT, any mileage discrepancies that it's had, whether it's ever been stolen, whether it's wanted as stolen, whether it's had any outstanding finance. You'll be able to see it all on car vertical. Ooh. We've got wet here. Something wasn't right. Bob ain't having a good day with these radiators, is he?
Literally dripping out the same radiator.
Oh. The mounts that Bob had just moved were leaking for a tiny hole. We've just filled it all with coolant. We've just filled the whole thing with coolant. Now we've got to empty it all back out. Oh no. Not only on one side, but also on the other side as well. The amount of times we've taken this radiator off and on is unbelievable. And to be fair, I wasn't actually going to show you guys this part because it's not the most entertaining thing taking on and off a radiator. But what I did want to show you guys is how hard it is to get a project like this right. And nothing ever goes smoothly first time. That's just cars for you. I'm loading up the pressure tester now so I can see exactly where the holes are in this radiator. That hole there. Have I got the minerals to weld that? I've watched Bob weld so many times now. I can weld MIG steel. Well, when I say I can weld, like it's a poor attempt, but it works. Surely that welder is set up to weld this type of stuff. Because Bob was doing it yesterday, wasn't he? First step, let's make sure it's nice and clean, and then we're going to start welding. Okay, I've never actually TIG welded anything before, so I'm going for a little practice. And once I was happy with my attempt, it's time to get going on a Bugatti radiator. I was being really careful because I didn't want to damage the radiator any more than it already was. And time to pressure test it to see if my welds are going to actually hold up. This one weren't that bad. It didn't work.